What in the world is happening with King County and Seattle real estate? Let's check it out. This is a crazy time to be living through for sure. I mean, the pandemic is wrapping up, not wrapping up, who knows, right? The protests are rampant. It's just a crazy time. I don't think anyone's arguing about that. So let's look how any of that is impacting our real estate market. Really interesting, I think. If you're looking at the supply and demand chart for King County, and Seattle is the 800-pound gorilla in there, so that's going to be the most of it. If you have questions about your neighborhood or your area, let me know. This is overall King County. What you can see, this is supply and demand. The green is the supply. The green is the number of available homes. And the blue is the demand, the number that went under contract in any given month. And this is the last 2 years of data. This last set of bars over here, this is May of 2020. Look at that. So first of all, sales are outpacing supply. If you've been shopping, you know this is a heavy-duty seller's market. We're looking for inventory. There's nothing to buy. That's a big deal. Now, if you compare that to last year, it's not even close. This is May of last year. There were 4,300 available homes last year and only 2,556 this year. So not quite half, probably a 40% decrease, with only a 10% decrease in demand. So way less homes for sale this year than last year with almost the same demand. Now, if you go back to 2018, you see it's the same deal. 2018 is almost exactly the same as 2020 in terms of supply and demand. All right. It's 8%, 9% off kind of thing. So it's, we've skipped a year in terms of seasonality, but the question then is, what does that bring for June? In June in 2018, the year we most like, supply went way up, demand went down a little bit. In June of 2019 last year, supply went up, demand went down. So what's going to happen this year? You have to think seasonally that supply is going to go way up in June and demand is going to drop off. Normally, that demand being dropped off is attributed to kids getting out of school and people going on vacation, which is not happening. I'm a dad of 2 kids, and my kids are not getting out of school. My kids got out of school 3 months ago. Believe me, I know. And, so I don't know how that's going to impact the seasonality of things. It's also, you've got everything you got about civil unrest and everything you got about coming out of the pandemic to throw in there. So you got to throw out any kind of seasonality. What you do know is that this year most closely matches 2018. And right now it is very much a seller's market. If you look at the overall graph, this is months of available inventory, meaning how many months would it take to sell every available property if no new houses came to market at the current rate of sales. And anything below 3 is a seller's market. And we're now at, 1.9 months. Okay, not quite 2 months. And heading down and dropping fast. So if you're thinking of selling, I'd get to market sooner rather than later because there is a dearth of inventory and demand is still relatively strong. We don't know for sure what's going to happen. If you're buying, I would start with your realtor to make sure that they're carefully shopping for you and they're doing a deep dive on the market, the neighborhood, the area you're looking at. This is King County as a whole. Every neighborhood is going to be different. Let's talk. If you have questions, comment below. I will respond to you. You can, I'd love you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this with friends. Let me know who else I can help. That's what we see. We see very much a seller's market. Looks like it's heading to be that way in June. Let's find out how high inventory takes us and how normal June winds up being. All right. Love to talk to you. Let me know if you have any questions. Aaron Hendon with Christine & Company over at eXp Realty. Till next time.